Ah, jeez. Alright, we're back. That's super embarrassing, so... Oh my god. This room is very staticky. So, unfortunately, I plugged in my laptop and that static shock just shut down my entire computer. I need some sort of better surge protection for this room because every now and again I'll shock something and then everything just dies. So, save fast, save often, as they say. Oh god, that's embarrassing. I've been at this an hour and I lost every viewer. Oh my god. Alright. Alright, I want my green check. Cool. That's super embarrassing. Oh god, I'm awful. Java 1. Who's even talking to me? Oh, that's cool. Got 2 subs from that. Just gonna pop up so I have a viewer for the time being. Where are we at? Alright, where were we? Alright, my Postgres database. So I'm going to go back to PG admin. That's so annoying. Oh, the second that's how you know you're on the right track is when you hit resistance. I always look at flubs and I look at loss of progress as a sign that things are going right. It's the whole, in a video game when you encounter enemies, that's how you know you're going the right direction. So, and I'm also so I'm just going to give this give that an upload key as well, which will be I know it's find replace, but swap is, I feel like that's 99% of computer science is just swap. This is here, this needs to be here, and then this needs to be here. I just wish that there was just a shortcut for that, just for swap. Sweet. So this needs an upload key for webhook. So I'm going to take all these things, I'm going to drop them onto here, and this is the structure. Now this isn't real. Birds aren't real. This isn't real Postgres, and I need to turn it into Postgres email. I probably should have a user ID as well. So this is one. So I'm going to call this ID serial. Key. This is in text. This is going to be text. Text. I'm just going to cheat for now, and then this is a timestamp. ID, key. I'm going to cheat for all these. Unique. And I do need to enable crypto. Is that the right one? Where's that? That's crazy. That's so annoying, just immediately losing progress. Create extension if not exists, PP crypto. There we go. Bam. F5 that, create extension. Cool. And DB, we're just going to have a file, and we're just going to call this DB change log. SQL. Always, if you're going to be doing the password, do that, and then what's next? Check the design doc, dummy. Basic DB tables. So I need to make these 3 tables. I'm actually going to bring these back over just so I have a point of record. What I'm doing. Cool. So I want to create table user. I think it's just parenthesis. We'll find out together. Should be right. Create table. What's this? Create table syntax. Oh, I do have it over here actually. Should be right. We'll call it cot user. There might be a reserved table name. Create table. Cool. So that's 1. Oh, it hurts. It hurts, man. Oh. Gosh. Alright, so that's 1. And I want to create table. We'll call that notes. This could be a separate table. Let's just, yeah, why not? Why not? I'll just call it parent-child note rel. And this way, it's a SQL query instead of a array digestion. So I don't need that parent ID. So we have it. I don't think we need. We'll call it parent ID. So this will be the ID of parent. I think primary key covers that it's unique. Child ID. Right, integers, Postgres. Enter. Yep. Nah, I'm gonna be lazy. I don't feel like doing that. We're just gonna call this, what to call it? And something's at the very top. Alright, we'll just call it a root. So if it's a root node, then it sits at the top, and it's essentially a point of entry at the top of the node's app. Child IDs will be int array. So then I don't need this. Like I said, we're just being a little bit lazy at present. Oh, it hurts. It hurts when I just started getting a little bit of traction. It was on for an hour. 1 hour. Alright. And then lastly, we're gonna, we're just gonna call this note. And that is our whole text field. Create table, sick. And then finally we have our upload table. Uploads every item is a unique row. That's text. Guess we'll just call this body, so we'll call both of these body. That's a bit more industry standard. Body text. Okay. So our database is constructed. We'll call that our changelog, caught user, notes, and uploads. Beautiful. So that is the first piece of our full structure complete, which is our database right here. Next, what did I say we were going to do next? Basic DB tables, done. Pen pot wireframe. I don't know how bad I want to do that. Oh, but I got it. So, well, no one's talking right now, so I guess it doesn't hurt to go to. So that's done. We then have our cool. So all that stuff's done. Design doc. Let's make a new file and call it the to-do list so that we're not muddying this up. And I like having a to-do and a done section. I do understand that the checkmark's a little redundant, but it's nice to see how far you've come. Basic pen dot wireframe. I want my login route backend. I want my login page functional. I want my after the login page, I want a basic dashboard page load. I want what's 3B? 3A. Now always plan what you're going to do. Every minute you spend planning is anywhere between like 20 minutes, half an hour, possibly even an hour of preventing redundant work, which is cool. So 3A, login route, I want my next. I want to create a DB user with an access token for the eWriter. I want the dashboard page on the front end. I want the upload logic on the eWriter, on the jotter. And that includes straight of upload text file. I want a upload post call with the access token. I'm just going to turn these into dashes because the order is already existent. And this way I don't have to keep reordering it. So I want my upload webhook. So the access token, I believe, is going to be the query, and the writings are going to be an array of JSON objects. file name and body. It's required. Query is nice because it's an optional portion of your API call in the URL. Cool. Writer. That's login route, the login page, the dashboard page, sort of like the writings, logic on caret action as my upload button. Whenever I type that into the CLI, that will call the post route. Dashboard page. And you'll notice right now I'm running out of steam. That's because I don't know what to do next. Like I want to add descendant. Descendants. Ideally, I want to like be able to move my descendants up and down with a click and drag. I don't want to code that today. I just want to be able to get my writings on the site first. Alright, and I'm just going to say there's like a plus button at the top or the bottom of each. Save. Save as insert reorder. So personal. Oh, fuck, that's so cat-like. Alright, we're back. That's so fucking, that's repulsive. Oh god, that's funny. Alright, this needs to stop. Okay. Let's try this. Relaxing celery. Cool. So we made the basic DB table. The next thing to work on is yeah, it's always funny doing something and then immediately losing subscribers. Oh shit, I did alright. Zero comments, crazy. Alright. Let's make that wireframe. So I've never used PennDOT before. Try it out. Seems pretty basic. We use so these are all my elements.
This stream, and I think that been well, we only left, I think, the price. use this style. Duplicate. If it's 25, 99.
Ooh.
Maths.
There we go. I'm looking for those on-click triggers. There we go. Just beginners. Wireframe kit. I want this material design's fine. Cool. All I want is basic B. Login page. And we'll call listening page. Change font. We'll just drop that in here. I think it'd be easier actually if I doodle something real quick and then come back to this. up. Finish, Lingen, electric finish. Finish. Now I just drag it out. Oh, I just shut down on it. No, finish. All right. Okay. Alright. So I think the main thing that I'm going to try to build today is the login, the root view page, and the uploads page. It's a lot. I'm getting kind of sleepy as is. But I've doodled out a couple different pages. So first I have my login to the dashboard page. And then the dashboard page, depending on what you click, it will either bring you to an uploads viewer or a root viewer. And I think I might try to import these into Penpot now. Alright, so I'm going to be lazy. I'm just going to say unlock all that. Header, don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. This I do need. I have the text in there. We're going to call this upload. I want to have basically just no, that's gross. I just want a text field. Can I delete you? Delete. Okay, there we go. What are you doing? Oh, this is so slow. Copy, you, paste. What are you doing? Copy, paste. There we go. Beautiful. All I want on this upload is a series of dates. One of which is highlighted somehow. I'll just make it green so that it's obvious. And then I want a center. Body. I want you to take out like locked. Yeah, you are. And you're unlocked. Is 800, please. Alright, screw that. Rectangle, wasn't even in rectangle here. And this will be the text body. Fill I want to be white. The stroke, we'll call that 5. So that these break up. Add some text. We'll call this main body of text. For upload. Have this date thing just be a button that's back dashboard. Okay, and then we'll have the sends here. One of a body, and then have 2 buttons. Infill, stroke, have one. And then I'm just going to call this push and append. Oh, come on. All right. Somehow, that's never a good way to start. And my selected node. And I drop down here. so that's my upload page. So I also need a upload, I need a dashboard. Which is just going to be a collection of 6 of these. Let's make it easy. Let's just call it 4. So we're going to have our pinned roots at the top. And then we're going to have our recent. Okay. Something like that. This is our upload. And lastly, I want some sort of root view where whatever node I have clicked, I have the descendancy tree of all the notes from said root. So I have something like this. And then I am able to I am an artiste. So why not? One of these. I'm trying to figure out a sane way to view my child nodes in a way that I like. And maybe the Notion sort of database view is the best way to do it, where I like seeing all the writings in Alright, new design rule. Under every root, there's a subroot. And anything that's not a root cannot have a one-to-many anything that's a subroot cannot have a one-to-many. The root will have like you can scroll along as long as you want, I guess we'll just show the. Yeah, it needs work is all that I'm getting at, but the main aspect that I'm really looking forward to is this upload portion. So I guess what I really want, instead of the current structure that I've established, so roots can have as many subroots as they want, but descendants of subroots can only have one child. Let's just try that and see what happens. Ideally, through this Notes app, I'm trying to find the best way for my writings to make sense to me. Come on now. Oh, does that make sense? I don't know. All I know is for all the Notes app that I've taken, none of them quite click for what I want out of a Notes writer. Alright, a root can have as many children as it wants. Or screw it. No, we're just gonna enable, and we're just gonna build it wacky and wild and see how that goes. Ideally, I would love an unshift push, some sort of add anywhere, where it brings up the full tree. The full tree for a root, and select any node to be a child of. And you can be a little bigger than that. Yeah. And unshift is essentially make a child of this current node, push, throw it all the way down the furthest rabbit hole. Now, will this actually make sense? I have no clue. But ideally, this, and this goes 90, that's wrong. That goes negative 90, so 270. And that's just if this has a child as well. So I'm going to need some sort of building algorithm. And an infinite scroller. Okay, sick. So this is more or less the entirety of what I'm trying to build here. Dashboard. Duplicates. Oh. Guess we're gonna do on the last one for some silly reason. Duplicate. Nope. Copy, paste. There we go. Come on, whole thing. There we go. And this will be my login. And this is going to be stupid simple. We're going to have, and I'm going to essentially steal the code from my other web app for this. We're going to have a username, and a password. And I'll copy pasting so that the sizing remains consistent. Come on now, there we go. And we're going to have a submit button. Alright, cool. There is the basics of my web app. No comments at all. The tags might be more useful than I thought. Let's see. Alright. So I'm going to be fairly simple with this. I'm going to make my username. It's got my password, upload key. I want to have on my app. Insert into COT user. And upload key. page done. Make a basic wireframe. Cool. Page done. I'm gonna make a basic wireframe. Just open use. There we go. That's what I want. Python 3. -9. There we go. Save. Alright, that's one. Now I want two. There we go. That's right. Oh no. Okay. Might take a break for a hot sec and say hello to the missus. Then I'll get back to this after a bit of a meditation and a food break. There we go. Save. So this is going to be a node project. No, it's not. Alright, that's one. Let's just get ChatGPT to write something. might take a break for a hot sec and say hello to the missus. Then I'll get back to this after a bit of a meditation and a food break. So this is going to be a node project. No, it's not. Alright, that's one. Let's just get ChatGPT to write something. Alright, I'm going to take a break. Don't know what I'm telling about. Now that we've done a lot of the prep work, it's time to actually get into coding this app. Alright, we're probably going to start with the back end, get some basic functionality, then the front end, and then we're going to upload. Cool. See you around.